Hello everyone. Welcome to the YouTube channel of St. Wilfred's College of Arts, Commerce, Science, Panvel. Our today's topic is Organization Development Part 1, presented by Assistant Professor Tapasya Patil, St. Wilfred's College of Arts, Commerce, Science, Panvel. Now we are moving with the organization development meaning. Yes, what is exactly the organization development? Organization development is a critical and science-based process that helps organizations build their capacity to change and achieve greater effectiveness by developing, improving, and reinforcing strategies, structures, and processes. Yes. Now for the organization, we are thinking for the development, we are thinking for the change, and the organization's capacity for the change exactly in terms of what? In terms of like developing, improving, reinforcing strategies, yes, changing some strategies, changing some structures and the processes. Organization development is achieved through a shift in communication process or that supporting structure. Studying the behavior of employees enables professionals to examine and observe the work environment and anticipate change when it is then effected to accomplish sound organization development. Yes, organization development, how it is achieved through the communication processes and supporting structure. So studying the behavior of employees enables the professional to examine and observe the work environment. Next, we are moving with features of organization development. Now, exactly what are the features of organization development? First is focused on the entire organization. Yes, the organization development program creates an environment that encourages employees to learn and grow. Of course, through the organization development program, what it creates exactly, it encourages the employees to learn and grow. What is action research? Action research is an essential feature of organization development process is that it keeps the focus on research of different work situations. Yes. Now it is a process of what? It keeps the focus. It keeps the eye exactly on the research of different work situations to understand the areas that creates issues. Yes. Now what we are keeping an eye on, what we are monitoring the exactly what we are reviewing it. We are monitoring exactly the different work situations in which the employees have been working. We are making it understand the areas which in which the issues are been created. Yes. So this is what the action research. Through analyzing it, through monitoring it, the areas where are issues exactly we come to know. Yes. Of course, the working different work situations. Next, system approach. Organization development is based on a system approach to encourage intergroup and interpersonal coordination and cooperation. Yes, organization development is based on what exactly? A system approach to encourage. Yes, also to intergroup and interpersonal coordination and cooperation. Yes, for doing any work which has been team based, which is been done by the group. So two things are very important: the coordination and the cooperation between the team members. This is very important factor. Next, we are moving towards problem solving. Action research provides essential data on issues and helps to solve them effectively. Yes, now action research provides what? Essential data on the issues. Yes, we get an data based on the issues. Yes, and it helps to solve it effectively. Yes, once we get the data regarding the issues which are in the work conditions, which are in the organization, so it will be very easy for us to solve them effectively. So this results in self-sufficiency. Yes, next, group process. In the organization development process, the emphasis is on the group process instead of individual activities. Yes. In the organization development process, of course, the emphasis is on group processes, not on the individual activities. Next, feedback. Feedback is the essential feature of organization development process as it offers the vital information that helps to make decisions. Yes, feedback is of course a very important thing and very essential feature of the OD process. Yes, it offers, of course, the vital, the important information that helps to make the decisions. Next, learn through experience. Now, an essential feature of the organizational processes as adopting the new behavioral patterns by learning through experience. Yes, the main essential feature of organizational processes were we need to adopt the new behavioral patterns. Of course, when you go for the organizational change, the things are not always as old as. Yes, when we have adopted the change, so we have to welcome some new things in the organization. We have to work with the new work environment. Yes, with the new behavioral patterns. So this we need to adopt it by learning through experience. Easily we can't adopt it. Easily the new things can be adopted, but the things can be adopted through the learning through the experience. In this system, people will develop the behavioral concept and make changes on the basis of situations. Yes, in this system, what people will develop the behavioral concept and make changes on the basis of the situations they are facing and their related experiences. Yes. Next, organization development components. Yes, in short, the components of organization development. The act of organization involves creation of anxiety and organizations in order to be successful need to mitigate the anxiety. Next, reorganizations are often manipulations which are politically motivated to buy time. Yes, working with middle management is a waste of time unless it is one part and not for the starting point of organization development. No organization can define away complexity. So yes, clear roles and processes have some value, but when the rubber hits the road, most roles and processes are not totally definable. The most important value OD brings to the table is the ability to get competent people to cooperate. Yes, of course, it is a very important factor through the OD, through the adopting the change. What we get the competent people to cooperate. Yes, the act in the very first point says is it involves the creation of anxiety and organizations. Next, OD does not OD does not and cannot change culture. OD can get organizations to do things differently, which may change the culture. Yes, OD does not and cannot change the culture. Yes, and OD get organization to do things differently, which may change the culture. OD is an art form, of course. We are going for the change. You are making some changes. So OD is an art form. Products are saleable, but for the most, they are commercialized crap. Yes, OD products are saleable, but most of the time, they are commercialized crap. Next, the results of OD are real, but not measurable. Yes, uh, the res- the results of OD are exactly real, but we can't measure it very properly. OD is a process. The goals of the process are not known appropriately, so that the statement scope of work that you need to provide to outset may be meaningless with the few weeks. And be careful what you promise. Next, we are moving with objectives of organization development. Yes. Now, what are the aims? Now, what are our objectives for which we are by what are exactly the objectives, the aims? So we are going through the organization development. We are adopting the change. We are interested for the OD. We are interested for the organization development. So what is our objective? First is to increase the openness of communication among people. Yes, that we need to increase the openness of communication among the people. The people should talk very openly with each other, and that is a very mandatory thing, very important thing for organization development. To increase commitment, self-direction, and self-control. Yes, through organization development, what it increases the commitment, self-direction, and self-control. To encourage the people who are at a helm of affairs and close to the point of actual situations to make decisions regarding their issues through collaborative effort. Yes, now, organization development, what it does, it encourages people. Yes, to involve the members in the process of analysis and implementation. Through the organization development, it exactly is our objective to involve the members of in the process of analysis and implementation. Next, fifth, to encourage the confrontation regarding organizational problems with a view to arriving at effective decisions. Yes, next, to enhance the personal enthusiasm and satisfaction level. Yes, it is very important to motivate the employees. It is very important that employees should be satisfied. It is very important that employees should put their efforts for the work. So to enhance the personal enthusiasm, so there should be an interest. There should be a total interest of the employee into the work, and they should be satisfied while doing that work. So to increase the level of trust and support among employees. Yes, also what it increases the level of trust and support among employees. To develop strategic solutions to problems with higher frequency. Of course, what it develops the strategic solutions, the problems with higher frequency, to increase the level of individual and group responsibility in planning and execution. Yes, of course, to increase the level of individual and group responsibility in planning and execution. Next, principles of organization development. Now, organization development is evolving. It is about an approach that is fully based on values and that celebrates the dynamic nature of organization. It attempts to ensure the organization are able to reach and sustain the state that it wants to achieve. Gets next, setting goals. Increased productivity and performance, better profitability and improved employee morale are among the common goals of the companies have when hiring the OD professionals. Yes, why company hires the OD professionals? Of course, there should be a increased productivity for the performance increase, for the better profitability, improved employee morale. So these are the goals of the companies. Now, organization development is based on values. The key to the organization development, once the strategy and goals have been set, is to focus on values. Yes, the practice of OD is grounded in the distinctive set of core values and principles that guide behavior and actions. These values include inclusion and respect, authenticity, collaboration, empowerment, and self awareness. So, these are all soft skills, which means that it is about the more than simply sending each employee on the training course to increase their skills. Yes, organization development is always based on some values. Yes, values that guide to the behavior and actions, and values that includes inclusion, respect, authenticity, collaboration, empowerment, and self-awareness. Organization development is about change. In general, organizations that wish to achieve the high degree of organizational change will employ a full range of interventions, which includes those designed to transform individuals and group behavior and attitude. Entities attempting smaller change will stop short of those goals, applying interventions targeted primarily toward operating policies, management structures, worker skills, and personal policies. Yes, so organizations wish to achieve exactly what? The high degree of organizational change. Of course, entities attempting smaller change We stop short of those goals and applying interventions targeted primarily toward the operating policies, of course, to the management structures, worker skills, and personal policies. Thank you.